They said it was for my own good, but the walls whisper otherwise. The claustrophobic confinement of a room, the insidious hum of a buzzing fluorescent light, the cold sterility of a psychiatric cell, all these were a man's world. Desperation paints his gaunt face as he presses it against the scratched window. The city sprawls beyond, a vast expanse of concrete and steel under a grey, oppressive sky. His hands fumble with the combination lock, a mechanical monster that held him captive. But today, the beast yields. The door creaks open, an invitation to the world outside, a world he hasn't been part of for far too long. He squeezes himself through a narrow ventilation shaft, his escape route from this life of institutionalized purgatory. The world outside beckons him, a symphony of life and chaos. Free. But where am I free to go? Too much noise. It all wants to get inside. The city, teeming with life, becomes a sensory overload too overwhelming to process. Each car, a monstrous beast, roars past with an urgency that rattles the core. The horns, blaring like the cries of tormented souls, echo off the cold, uncaring concrete. The city's heartbeat is a relentless rhythm of chaos, a symphony of the living that drowns out the silence I so desperately crave. Everywhere there are people. They rush past in a blur, their faces lost in the crowd. They're a faceless mass, an impersonal tide of humanity that swallows me whole. Their voices rise and fall in a cacophony of strange languages, an indecipherable chatter that fills the air with a persistent hum. Sirens slice through the noise, a twisted melody that cuts to the bone. Their wails are a chilling reminder of the city's darker side, a soundtrack to the unseen tragedies unfolding around every corner. It's a sound that sends shivers down the spine, a piercing alarm that screams danger. Every corner of the city is a new assault on the senses, an unending onslaught of sights, sounds, and smells. The neon lights glare with an intensity that stings the eyes. The smell of exhaust fumes, food, and a million other scents mingle in a nauseating cocktail that chokes the air. And yet, amid this chaos, there's a strange beauty. The city, for all its harshness, is a living, breathing entity. It's a testament to human ingenuity and resilience, a monument to our collective will to survive and thrive in the face of adversity. But for me, this city is a nightmare. It's a beast that feeds on my sanity, a relentless tormentor that knows no mercy. The more I try to make sense of it, the more it confounds and terrifies me. Lost in this urban jungle, I feel like a stranger in a strange land, a wanderer adrift in a sea of confusion. The city is a beast, and I am its prey. As I navigate this labyrinth of steel and concrete, I can't shake off the feeling of being hunted, of being watched. Every shadow hides a potential threat, every sound a potential danger. But there's no escape, no refuge. The city is my prison, and I am its captive. Alone and terrified, I am lost in the static. They're happy, unburdened. Why can't I be like them? As our protagonist stumbles into the vicinity of a playground, children's laughter echoes all around, a symphony of joy he cannot join. The merry-go-round spins, the swings sway, and the slide stands tall, all the while resonating with the sound of innocent mirth. Yet to him, these sounds are twisted, contorted into an eerie, haunting chorus. Watching from the shadows, he yearns for their simplicity, their unclouded perception of the world. But his reality is different, distorted, a darkened mirror reflecting a world he can't understand. He observes these children, their tiny hands grasping at the tangible, their eyes gleaming with the promise of tomorrow, while he is trapped in the prison of his own mind. The laughter, once a sweet melody, now sounds like mocking shrieks, gnawing at his sanity. Their laughter is a knife, cutting through my sanity. Nothing is as it seems, everything is trying to trick me. The world turns into a kaleidoscope of distorted visions as I wander into the market. The once familiar sights and sounds now warp into grotesque parodies of reality. The fruits and vegetables, once vibrant and inviting, now seem to shift and squirm under my gaze. Are they really fruits, or are they some strange alien life forms trying to deceive me? The air is heavy with the smell of meat. It's suffocating, overpowering. The scent clings to my clothes, seeps into my skin, fills my lungs until I can taste the metallic tang of blood on my tongue. Each breath is a struggle, a battle against the invisible force trying to choke me. The noise is deafening, the endless chatter, the clatter of carts, the haggling over prices. It's all a chaotic symphony of sounds that grates against my eardrums. I can hear every whisper, every laugh, every word spoken, and it's too much. It's all too much. Suddenly, a voice cuts through the cacophony. A woman. Her words are soft, gentle, laced with concern. She's offering help, but I can't trust her. Can't trust anyone. Her kindness is a ruse, a mask hiding her true intentions. I can see it in her eyes, the way they flicker with a predatory glint. She's a threat, a danger lurking beneath a veil of sympathy. I back away, my heart pounding against my ribcage like a wild animal trapped in a cage. Fear tastes bitter on my tongue, and I can feel the cold tendrils of panic creeping up my spine. I need to escape, need to flee from this distorted nightmare. This world is a lie, a twisted mirror of reality. The words echo in my mind as I stumble out of the market, leaving behind the chaos and confusion. The city swallows me up, its concrete jaws closing around me. I'm lost in this urban labyrinth, a lone wanderer trapped in a world that's both familiar and alien at the same time. I can't take it anymore. The words tumble out, a surrender to the madness of the world. The city, once a symbol of life and progress, is now a monstrous labyrinth. The towering buildings leer over me like giants, their cold, unfeeling eyes watching my every move. Each alleyway is a snake's den, each corner a trap. The relentless noise is a cacophonous symphony that drills into my skull, never granting me a moment of peace. The people, the vehicles, the endless hustle and bustle, they're all part of a twisted game, a game I've lost before it even began. The ground shifts beneath me. The world spins and I crumble. I collapse into the unforgiving concrete, my breaths coming in ragged gasps. My vision blurs as the cityscape distorts and twists, morphing into an unrecognizable nightmare. The world closes in, and I am swallowed by the darkness. Back in the cage, but at least the noise .it quote S fading. He stirs, eyelids fluttering open to reveal a sterile white ceiling. The cold, clinical scent of the hospital fills his nostrils, a stark contrast to the foul stench of the city he roamed. Is this reality or just another twisted illusion? He feels the rough fabric of the straps that bind him to the bed, the chill of the metal railing against his fingertips. The room is a prison, but a familiar one, a place where the chaos of the outside world can't touch him, a place where the voices are hushed, the colors less vibrant, the sounds muted. Are these voices real? He wonders. The calm, soothing whispers that surround him, are they genuine or just another trick of his mind? As he lies there, staring at the blank ceiling, a single thought echoes in his mind. Lost in the static. Was there ever a way out?